You're now tuned in to the Off Market Mindset, where real estate
Whoa!
gets real. What I'm going to be doing for you here is I got a referral from a realtor. So I'm going to be giving them a call, finding out a little bit about their property. This is the property that was referred over. So let's see what we could do to talk to the seller and see what's going on with them. I've never spoken to the seller before. I did get in contact with them though. So let's see what they say and go from there. And what I'll do is I have my script pulled up as well. So that way it'll give you an idea of how to use this. Now, I'm probably not going to use most of it because I do know a little bit about the seller already, just from speaking with the agent, but you'll get an idea of how to speak to them from me going over this with you. So, but I'm going to give them a call here.
Hello.
Hey John, how are you? Sorry about that. The
That's okay.
phone was acting up there, so
That's okay. That's okay.
all right. And sorry, I'm just getting back to you now. I know you had gave me a call over the weekend, but I was a little bit busy.
That's okay. That's okay, brother. Don't ask me any apology. You okay? No problem.
All right, no worries. Just wanted to make sure you knew I didn't forget about you and that you are important as well. So, but I had a brief discussion with Lori about you possibly wanting to sell the house. I didn't really get much information. She did say that you were renting the house or looking to rent it. Is that correct?
See, I can rent it or I can sell it.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, and she said that you were looking to do like either or. As far as like the rental side of things and wanting to sell it, like why are you keeping open options? Like why not just want to sell it or just want to rent it?
If the thing is, just to want to sell it is, I don't want to list the home and keep in the market for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Then coming back for another 3 months.
Yeah.
Then another 3 months. So I don't want to do that. So if just in case, if somebody rent it, sometimes, the renting people can stay there, and if anybody is interested to buy, I can sell it also.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds like a good plan. So it is something that you want to sell it, but you're looking for a renter to cover the expenses in the meantime while you're waiting for it to sell.
Yeah, yes, of course. Yes, something can get,
Gotcha. Okay. Well, you're definitely a smart guy, that's for sure. So, and I like speaking to smart people here, but I guess like when it comes to selling the house, what is the ideal outcome that you're looking for? Like, are you looking for top dollar? Do you want to sell it quickly? What's your goals that you're looking at?
Let me correct you one thing. Don't misunderstand people. I'm not a smart guy. I'm a poor guy, a dummy guy. so
Well,
I'm
hey
not
man,
smart.
I mean, the fact that you're looking to rent it and sell it at the same time, you don't know how many people I speak to that their house is just sitting empty and, they're not doing anything with it, right? So.
Right. That's because of their smart people. That's right.
Oh man, you're giving yourself too little credit there, but are you
right?
are you looking to get the most money out of this, or are you just trying to sell it quickly? Like, what is your goal?
I don't want to get to lose anything.
Mm-hmm.
I get whatever I spend it, I get it. I can sell it, give you tomorrow.
Yeah, I got you. So
Yeah.
for the right price, you're willing to negotiate is basically what you're saying.
I am.
Okay.
I spend almost 5.5 for the house.
Mm-hmm. What are you looking to get for the property as far as like your number there?
I'm that's what I told. If I'm not going to lose anything, I can sell it. If I lose something, so that's the reason I'm getting this option here
Yeah.
for renting and selling.
Of
So,
course, and what's fair is fair, right? Like, what is your number that you're looking for?
5.5.
How much?
5.5.
5.5, so 550,000.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that number, and just so I understand, what was it that made you come up to that number specifically?
That money I spent on that house.
Okay, so that's basically you're just looking to get what you put into it.
Yeah, if I can get it more, I can say I'm happy.
Okay. And from my understanding, you own this house free and clear, correct? You don't have a mortgage on it?
No.
Okay, cool. Now, with the sale of the house, are you willing, if maybe I can make an offer, or it's possible I can find somebody else that may be interested, would you be willing to accept terms on your property, or
What do you mean by terms and like?
like since you own it, would you be willing to finance the property yourself and become the bank?
I don't. I can't finance. I don't know if
Okay.
you can do it. I don't know. I don't know about that.
No worries. I mean, basically, what it is, it's the same thing that you're doing right now, right? You're renting the property instead, and you're earning an income for it. So it basically puts you in the same position that you're already in, except you're not liable for anything on the property anymore. So basically, you're going to become the bank in this situation. And, as long as it's fair on both sides, you can set your own terms. Is that something that you'd be open to, or?
I'd be open, but the thing is,
Okay.
if I rent it for, I sell it, I mean, maybe I can finance for 2 years, and the interest I make it, maybe it is better. Plus, in between, someone offer a good price, you
Okay.
can sell it. Either way, yeah, you tell me, you in the market.
I got you. So basically, you're saying you're willing to owner finance it for a specific period of time with a balloon.
I'm not familiar with that owner financing that much, but you can if you can help me, maybe we will think.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we can definitely try to figure something out that would be fair for, both of us, and I'll see if it would work. Now, as far as the rentals on the property, I know that you're looking to rent it now. What are the specific restrictions on renting the property? Would you know?
Uh, regular, nothing special. Keeping my home neat and clean as it is now.
I mean, like with the HOA, I know, especially
No,
Harmony, they have different HOAs. Is
No,
it just
HOA
long-term rental, or do they allow mid-term or short-term rentals?
Um,
Or do
I
you
mean,
not know?
Short term means what? 3 months, 2 months?
Short-term could be, 5 months in some cases. Other times it could be, like Airbnb daily and weekly
They
rentals.
don't let you to do that Airbnb there.
Okay.
It's a gated community.
Got it. Yeah, and most HOAs don't. That's why I asked some do.
My friends, yes.
Do you know if they allow like 6-month rentals or anything like that, or is that
They
something?
allow. They allow. Yes, that is because depends the owner and the renting person. They don't care.
Okay, and I would verify that, but just making sure. So it's they do allow midterm and long term. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
And what I know you said the house is neat and clean and everything, so it sounds like nothing would have to be done to it. I mean, I see the pictures; it's beautiful.
Hey, it's only 1 year old home.
Yeah, I know.
And
So,
I pay money for every month to clean it up.
mhm.
Yeah,
Got you.
yeah, the
Yeah,
house
and I
is
see you
clean
do
and
a very good job of it too. So, very nice house. But I do see like there's carpet and stuff in there, and so no renters have been in the house yet, from my understanding.
No, no. I never rented.
You never rented it yet. Okay, I got you. Yeah, very nice property for sure. So, is there anything that may need to be done? Like, I know some hurricanes came through last year. Like, no damage at
No,
all.
no, 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 no,
Nothing.
no. There is not even a single penny's job has to be done. No.
Okay, perfect. I got you.
And I put, the water system, the gutter line. I put backside patio. I extended the driveway. I extended a little bit. Then the gutter system and the water softener system I did inside. The whole house, any pipe you open, you can take the water to drink it. Everything is good. And my sidewise is not like a regular house. 20 feet from one house to the another house.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of feet more. And back is a conservation, and the front is the lake, and it's a gated community.
Yeah, yeah. And I know some parts of Harmony are age restricted. This is not one of those, right?
No.
No. Okay, perfect.
What restricted you say?
Age restricted. I know
No,
Harmony
no,
has
no.
some areas that are.
No.
All right,
no.
so that's not one. Okay, I got you. Okay. Well, let's do this. I mean, I would have to run some numbers and see like what the different rentals are in the area to see what we can get for it. The positive is that you don't owe any mortgage, so there's no kind of complications there. So, I guess depending on what works best for you, there's a couple different ways that we can go about this. So the first would be a cash offer, which usually isn't an option for most people. And based on what you told me, I don't think it would be for you as well, because you are wanting that 550 number. A cash offer would usually be much less than that. I mean, you're looking at about 70 to 80% of the value of the home, which I think we could both agree on what you said. That's not what you're looking for, right?
No, but that you can discuss. That whatever comes, we can discuss it. We can talk about that.
Okay. Yeah, because if you're looking for a quick sale, I mean, that would definitely be, an option.
80% means then what remaining when I can get it.
So with the 550, I mean, a cash offer would be just all in, right? So, if you're looking at like 550,000, let's just say that you were to get 80%.
That is about 440.
Yeah, you're looking at like 440,000. So, I mean, are you willing to accept 440 as a cash offer?
If there is any house like that in that market, I can get it for 475 cash.
Okay, so the lowest you do is about 475 cash.
No, I said no. I not. I said if anybody having a house like the same thing, same way, same year the same year they build it, and I can pay even 90 even more than that. If anybody is selling that material property like that.
Oh yeah, I get you, and this is just really, and I'm just being very open and upfront with you, right? Because I'm not trying to set the wrong expectation, right?
No, you asking to make it clear for yourself. That's
exactly, yeah. So 550 is the lowest you're willing to take.
The lowest, not even a single penny. I will lowest from there.
Not a, okay, I got you. Now, so it does sound like then the other option, because I wouldn't, and no investors that I know would purchase it at full price, would be to do the owner finance. Now, let's say that we were to go that route, and I'm not sure, if that's going to be an option yet. We have to run the numbers, but what would be like the minimum you'd be willing to accept down as a down payment?
I don't know. You tell me that.
I mean, I wish I could tell you. I mean, in a perfect world, obviously with me looking to make money from the property, I would tell you nothing down, right? But I think that's not realistic. I mean, what would you be comfortable with walking away with in the beginning, as a down payment?
Um, that question is making me little. I don't know what to say about that because
Mm.
I'm not. I'm not looking for $50,000 getting and give the house like that. No.
Of course, this is your number. It's it
Yeah.
could
No.
be
No. No. No.
20,000, it could be 50, 100,000. I mean, you set the number, right? And it
Yeah.
may
But
work and it may not. But like, what would your number be that you'd be comfortable with accepting as a down payment?
200,000, 250.
200,000. Okay. And you wouldn't be willing to go any lower than that.
Any 20 percentage is okay. Even though you buy a new house, you have to pay 20 percentage from the dealer. I mean, from the builder.
Of course, and that's the thing, right? Like, we're not talking about like banks. I mean,
Right. Yes.
um, realistically, I mean, there's loans out there like USDA loans, which wouldn't qualify for this one, or as an example, like a VA loan where there's no money down. You also have FHA options and
No,
stuff like
what you
that. So,
what you saying is right. But the thing is, if some people looking for nothing down payment, and the interest will be what? Interest rate will be 8%, 9%.
yeah,
No, these people pay like in 3 years they will pay half of the money like interest.
of course.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
So,
what we're looking at, like, as an example, you're asking for like 40% down, right? Um, you wouldn't go any lower than that, say like 10, maybe 20%, say like 110,000 or
okay, I'm taking your words. I'm learning it. Go ahead. 20%.
mhm. So, and I mean, 20% is even high as well. I mean, I can see
I know. I
if,
know. Some people they try to pay down payment. They try to put it 2%, 1% like that.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's
So,
what they like it. But
yeah,
they don't. I mean, if they don't have money, then there is no another option.
of course.
Yeah.
Um,
If you have,
so
if you have
here's what I can say is,
um,
it's not that I haven't bought houses or had people purchase houses putting more down. Um, Obviously, there's, I'm sure you know the saying, you can't have your cake and eat it too, right? If I can get you that amount down, I would need you to be flexible on the terms of the owner finance. Would you be able to be flexible as well? If I can be flexible with you?
if owner finance, how much the rent will be getting, how much the interest will be.
Got you. So let's look at, like, payment wise. Right now, what would you say that you'd be looking for as a monthly payment? And then we can work on like the structure of that from there.
So, what is the consequence if I accept a owner finance and bank finance? What is the difference? I mean, in 2 years.
I mean, if you have someone come through with a loan, obviously they're gonna pay you off right away, right? So you don't have to worry. Owner finance here is basically you're becoming the bank. So you get to set the terms of what you want. Now, what I would say is, and this is the number you're looking for, like, how much would you be comfortable for walking away on a monthly? Like, if you were getting monthly payments, how much would you like to get?
No, actually, even though, however, you make it monthly, but the remaining how secured it is, that is another thing. The remaining money, like for example, I'm working $4,000 every month. Okay, every $4,000 coming plus CDD, HOA, everything. Whoever is getting it, they are paying it. But the thing is, what about the remaining money? How secure it is, how safe it is.
Of course. So everything obviously is going to be done through, a title company and everything will close exactly the same way that it would in a normal transaction.
Right.
And you're going to have an agreement set where you, as the owner, you're going to sign the documents where it's going to state all the terms as well. So
Right. Yes.
that's going to be the security. Everything's going to be recorded, in public record and stuff like that. So, but what I'm just trying to figure out is like what you'd be comfortable with on a monthly basis as far as payments. So that way we can try to figure something out as far as an
But
offer for you.
to make me understand more, what do you think?
I mean, what I can say is I could give you a number and it may not be what you're looking for, but
No, that's okay. That's okay. That's what I'm asking you.
of
That's why
course.
I'm asking you.
So basically, what I would give you a number on is I would have to get back to you on that and just let you know. I mean, at least I know what you're looking for down. I just wanted to kind of gauge and see what you're looking for in a monthly so I can put an offer together for you that would make sense for both of us. So, what I have to do, if you don't mind, I'd like to follow up with you later. Let me just run the numbers on the property, see what the rents are in the area, and then look at the expenses like the HOA and the CDD, and then
Right.
see if we can come up with an agreement that would work for both of us, and be able to get you that down payment that you're looking for. Would that make sense for you?
Yeah, we will think. We can think about.
Okay.
Yeah, we can think about. But when you unless we are reaching into an agreement, there is any obligation we are talking now.
No, there's no obligations to anything right now.
No, no,
This is just
I just want.
a discussion just to
Yeah.
figure out if this would even make sense to do an offer on.
Exactly. That's what I want
Yeah.
to do. And how much you charge for your real estate charge? How much you charge for?
Oh, I don't charge anything. So I'm an investor.
Oh,
So
no,
if
but
I purchase the property for myself,
oh,
I
okay.
would pay all the closing costs and everything for you, so you don't have to come out of pocket for anything.
That is true.
Um,
Yes.
and then I would pay the real estate agent fees and stuff like that. I know it's off market, so I would give Lori, a fee for referring me over to you as well. Um, so let me do this. I'm gonna run the numbers on it, see if it works for me. If it doesn't work for me, would you be okay with me, finding another buyer for the property as well, where I can make it assignable if I do an offer on it?
See, now you got my idea almost. I think you got my interest, and you understood who I am, how I am.
Of course.
Yeah. So you think I'm straightforward person. If I get
Hmm.
my money, I don't care. I will give to you. But the
Okay.
thing is, if I don't want to cheat anyone. I don't want to make any problem to anyone. I want to be nice. End of the day, I want to be happy,
Yeah,
and both
of
of them,
course.
we want to be nice and fair to everyone. So if anything comes, you let
Hmm.
me know. You are an investor, then I don't have nothing to worry about that. Your interest or your real estate charge
Yeah.
or financing or closing, or I have nothing to worry. Then we can think, yeah.
Okay. Well, let me do this. I'm gonna get more information on the property and do my due diligence just to see like what I feel would work and what's a good number on my end.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
right.
I'll
Yeah.
come to you and I'll let you know. And, from
Okay.
there, we can figure out if it's something
Okay.
that makes sense for both of us.
Okay. Then another thing, if just in case we couldn't set up with the selling things, if I'm renting it, you bringing a tenant for renting, so you can do that also, right?
I don't really deal with rentals too much. I would ask
Oh,
Lori about it. I just do purchases. So,
I know.
um,
Okay.
but I
Okay.
can definitely help you out on the other end. Just whether it's something that works for me, I may put an
Yeah.
offer on it as a buyer.
Yeah.
Or if I have somebody else that I feel would, be able to look to purchase the property, I can bring them to the table as well, so we can
Okay.
try to help you out. So that way, you'll be able to get the number that you're looking for,
Okay.
and you don't have to worry about listing it or paying any of the fees or commissions or anything
Right.
like that.
Right.
So,
Right. In the all this, based on all this discussion we did, what the cost is like that, the expense is like that, and the house is fantastic and fantastic. Actually, everything is fantastic. Um, so, what do you think in this market? This market is little low now, right?
the market is very slow. So, just to give you an idea of the real estate market here in Florida,
Mhm.
we actually have more properties for sale than the entire northeast of the U.S.
Yeah,
So,
of course,
counting
yes.
Jersey, New York, Maine, Connecticut, all the big states up in the Northeast, the
You
state
know,
of Florida by itself has more properties for sale than they do.
that is for sure. In New
So,
York and Connecticut and New Jersey and stuff, you don't get a house. You put a house in market. Hey, if it is a good house, the next day it's gone.
oh yeah, yeah, they're. I mean, it's slow everywhere compared to previous years, but Florida even more so. There's so many listings that are on the market right now that a lot of houses are sitting. Um, so let's see what we can do. Maybe we can, help you out and get you a quick sale here. I
Thank
don't want
you.
to make you any promises. That's not
No,
the
no, no,
business
no,
that
no,
I'm
no,
in.
no. Thank you. Thank you
So,
so much for taking time to talk to me, and I really appreciate it.
of course.
I'm not expecting anything, anyone,
Mhm.
do any magic or anything. I know that. So, if there is anything, we can talk. Um, we have any buyer. Hey, you're welcome.
Of course. And then let's do this. Are you available sometime tomorrow, say afternoon, between like 2 and 5 p.m.?
Um, I will try. You text me, I will try. I
The only
sometimes,
thing, John, I'm very busy.
I
This
know,
is my
I know.
business. I don't have a job. I am a business owner, so my schedule's pretty tight.
I
Between
know.
2 and 5, I do have some availability. That way we can sit down and I have scheduled time that I can give you my full attention. Um, would you say
Maybe next
between
week. Maybe next week.
sometime next week? So let's
Yeah,
do
but
say like Monday.
if you call me, I sometimes don't pick up.
Mm,
Basically, you give me a hint on the
yeah.
text message, then
So
I will
that's
pick
what
your
I'm
phone.
saying, John. So I don't want it to be where I call you and maybe you're not available.
Right,
What is
right.
some
That's what I'm
time
saying.
that you're
Yeah.
going to be 100% available that I can get you on my calendar?
Yeah, next week, uh, Monday or Tuesday, you can check some time. Maybe we can. Not in the morning, eh?
Okay, so let's do this because I want to get you on my calendar. So that way my calendar doesn't fill up. I want to be able to have time that I know for sure I can cover things with you. Um,
Yeah.
are you going to be available, say 4 p.m. on Monday Eastern time? For sure.
Yeah. Maybe one another thing. If somebody comes to rent it in between, or if I have someone, I can even go forward, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're not obligated to me at all.
That's
Um,
what I'm saying.
the
That's
only
what.
obligation I'm asking for you is for your time to discuss the offer that we put together for you.
Yeah. There is any paperwork I have to sign it.
No, not unless you want to move forward, then we can write up a formal offer. So,
Okay. Okay. Then it is okay. Yeah. That because I don't want to make any misunderstanding, you and me. Until this moment, we are good people, good, nice way we are talking. Hey, and I don't want to twist that different way.
of course. And that's what I'm saying, John. There's no obligation to nothing. The only thing I want to do is get you on my calendar because I am very busy. And I want to make sure that I have unadulterated time for you. That way I don't have to focus on anything else except for you and answering your questions and going over the numbers for your house.
Okay. Okay.
So, are you going to be available, say 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. on Monday?
Yeah, maybe till 3 is,
3 p.m. Okay.
yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you an invite for us to meet at 3 p.m. on Monday. Um, what is the best email for you?
I'm an old man. I don't look at email and stuff. You just
Okay,
give me
no
a
worries.
text.
So what I'll do is I'll just give you a call at that time.
Right. Yes.
So that way we'll be able to connect and go over the numbers for the property. So,
Exactly.
all right, perfect. So, John, it was a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll be able to, find something that works for the both of us here and help you out. Is that fair for you?
I hope so. Thank you so much.
All right, you take care.
Bye bye. You too. Thank you.
Bye bye. All right, guys. So basically, what I did is, if you were following along with the script, I went over all the main key points as far as the introduction was already done. I spoke to him. He was a referral. So he knew who I was. I just never talked to him about details. I was busy when he called me, and I just got back to him. But as you saw, I did build rapport with him. I made sure to kind of joke around with him. I got the story on the property. It's a brand new property. It's fully paid off cash. Just asking about the financials on what he was looking for, right? The guy is a little unrealistic on what he wants. He wanted over $200,000 for a property that's $550,000. So I mean, he was asking for like 40% down almost. That's not gonna happen. So I just wanted to kind of like feel where he was at. I got him to agree to about 20% down. He wouldn't give me a number. I didn't want to press him, right? Because he's confused. He's never even considered this option before. So you don't want to further confuse him and push him away. So rather than push him, I got something that I can work with, right? So you want to just be able to feel for where they're at and read the room. And if you can get something, then it allows you to at least build around that. So I know he wants at least $110,000 down, which isn't unreasonable for a property that's fully paid off. Now it allows me to do the numbers and I can negotiate with him. So when I do speak with John again, I'm going to let him know, listen, John, what I can do for you is I can get you the $110,000, but I need you to give me some room as well so I can make money with this property. Because with that $110,000, that's not going to come from my money. I'm going to get a loan for that, right? So I'm going to be paying that loan. I'm going to have to pay the HOA, the CDD, and then I'm also going to have to pay you. So that allows me to build a number that I can come back to him with. So that's awesome, because the most important thing for me is knowing what he wants down, because then I can structure it to where it works for me or where it would work for somebody else and I can assign it. And the worst case scenario that he comes back and says is no, that number's not going to work, right? But at least it puts you in a position where you know what he wants up front, and then you can work with that number. So what you do is you come in really low on the monthly payment to him, and then allow yourself to negotiate up rather than having to negotiate yourself down. The reason I was trying to get a number from him in the beginning as far as a monthly payment is it would allow me to gauge what he's thinking as far as what he wants, right? But he didn't do that, so I'm not going to further complicate it. I hope that helps you guys out as far as just kind of understanding how to talk to a seller, and also how to handle some of their objections and stuff as well. If you noticed, he was asking me, well, what do you want to pay me? What would you give me? Right? The second that I give him a number, he's going to attach to that, right? So if I say, oh, well, I'd give you $50,000 down or $20,000 down, now I've committed myself to that number, and by committing to that number, in his mind, he may say, oh, this guy's trying to screw me over, right? Or let's say that he was going to give me a lesser number. Now he's just got more money out of the situation. But by me telling him, listen, you give me the number. You're the bank at this point. You tell me what you want to give me, and then I can try to negotiate with you from there. Which is exactly what I did. I told him in a perfect world I'd give you nothing. I'm an investor. I want to make money off of this, but what do you want to make? And then it's just being upfront with them about everything, right? If I can't buy this property, would you be okay with me finding a buyer for you? So that way it opens it up to where I can assign the property out, right? Or I could do a JV agreement with somebody. So most important thing is just making sure that you're keeping your options open, you're being transparent, and you're negotiating from a position of strength, right? By asking him the down payment that he wants, it's making him feel like he has control of the situation. But when I go to negotiate with him, I'm going to take back that control. So that way, when I build the numbers, I can come with two offers now. I can say, listen, I can give you less money up front. I could give you more money over the length of the loan. Maybe I can even negotiate like a balloon or something like that. If he gives me pushback, I'm going to save that in the back, right? So that way, while I'm negotiating with him and he's like, no, I can't do that. That payment is too little. Okay, well, how about this? What if I meet you in the middle and I give you a balloon? So if you will accept those payments over time, I'll balloon it out in, 15 years. And then I can work on the balloon. Okay, I'll give you 10 years. Okay, I could balloon it in 5 years. So, I'm not going to overcomplicate it. If you guys have questions on what I've gone over here, reach out to me and let me know. But, I hope that at least gives you an idea of how to get started with calling a seller. And since that was a referral, if you look at the script that I have, it shows you how to talk to people as well. So if you're calling the seller directly, you can go over that with them and just kind of, instead of it being a referral, hey, is this, John at 123 Main Street? Well, John, I saw that you had the house on market, and I was just curious. I mean, I'm sure it's probably already sold by now, but are you still looking for a buyer? So at that point, then you can start building a conversation with them around that. So, but yeah, if you guys have questions, let me know, and I'm more than happy to answer them for you.